Okay, 8th graders, this is page 219 for your homework. This is going over angles. We're starting to figure out how we can use angles to figure out what we need and to figure out how we are going to do transformations and dilations. So, right here it says triangle ABC is a right angle, and then find the measurement of EBF. So I did ABC. I said these two together are 90 degrees, which means these two together are 90 degrees. If that's true, this says x minus 12 and x. So I said x minus 12 plus x has to equal 90 because it says they are the same. Okay? That's exactly what they have here. They put the x's together to be 2x minus 12 equals 90, and then they just solved from there, right? They brought this over, added it from the negative to the positive. 2x equals 102. Cut that in half and you get 51. So now it says, what is DBE? So if this is DBE, it's saying, what is x minus 12? Well, now you know x is 51. So x minus 12 means 51 minus 12. 51 minus 12 is 39. So angle DBE equals 39 degrees. Okay, what is GBC? So I'm going to find my G, B, C. Okay, this is the same as what you just did. Okay, they are the same. And by the same, I mean angle DBE and GBC because they are vertical. So it is also 39 degrees. Okay, so that is one of the rules that you learned in 7th grade, and we're kind of getting a reminder of it now. It's basically saying if they're vertical angles, you've learned that means that these are the same. 39 degrees, 39 degrees. Explain how to find ABD. So here's A, B, D. How do you find this one? Okay. Well, we just figure out that this is 90, this is 90, and a whole complete circle is 360. So, the first thing that you have to do is that you have to figure out that they could all, like this could equal 180. A flat line equals 180, right? So if we're saying that these plus that equals 180, we know that there's 90 and we want 180, right? These two together become 90. So 180 minus 90 is going to give us our answer. It's 90. Angle ABD equals 90 degrees because a straight line, and this has helped me so many times doing this math, a straight line is 180 degrees. So I knew I could add all this to give me this straight line, and that would be 180. Okay, so that's going to be 219. 220 in the diagram, these EA is perpendicular to EC. EA and EC, they're perpendicular. Got it. That kind of means what they're saying when they say perpendicular is they're saying this together equals 90 degrees. Okay. So it says find the value of x, which makes sense. X is right here. This is right here. So when I'm looking at what I want to do, I have to figure out supplementary angles. Well, supplementary equals, it's like saying this plus this equals 180. All right. So 90, or we don't know this one, right? We don't know what this is yet, but 3x minus 10 plus that is going to equal it. So 3x minus 10 plus, and we don't, this is 90 altogether, right? But we don't know x. So plus 90 minus x, like if we took away the x, that would give us 180. And then we're doing basically all of those that you did over and over for the whole school year of trying to find x. You put your x's together, so 3x minus x is 2x. 90 minus 10 is 80, equals 180. Okay, draw your line. When this comes over, it becomes negative, right? Negative 80. So 180 minus 80 is 100. You still have two x's. You only want one. So x equals 50 because 100 divided by 2 is 50. So we've got 50 degrees has to be x, okay? Use the diagram at the right to solve 5 and 6. Explain how you would find STQ. They want me to find STQ. I'm going to draw an arrow because I frequently forget what I'm trying to find. It's really hard with all these different angles and numbers. So if this is trying to find this, look at the straight line. If I find the straight line on the other side, I will know what this is. That means adding this plus 90 degrees plus this, okay? So I'm going to do that right here. 2x plus 8 plus 90 degrees plus 71 minus x. Okay, all of that equals a straight line, which is 180 degrees. So I'm going to, again, put all my x's together. 2x minus x is 1x. 90 plus 8 is 98 plus 71 equals 180. Well, still have this. So 161 equals 180. 1x plus 161. Got my line. I'm going to subtract 161 from both sides. I borrow 9, 1. Got 19. 1x equals 19. Okay? So if I know what x equals, I still don't know what all this equals together, or what's going to be on just this side, right? So basically, once I figured out that, then I could figure out that they're supplementary. So you subtract 180. So this is just explaining how I would find it. So over here I'm going to say angle STM, angle MTN, and angle NTP equal 180 because they are a straight line. So I find x, right? That's what I just did. I found out what x equals. And then, so I find x, and then I can find MTS, right? We've got MTS. If I can find MTS, that's going to help me because I need to find over here. And then if I can find this, then I know how to find this, okay? So once I find I can find angle MTS and subtract angle MTS from 180 again, right? Because then we'll have this, and we know if I just take that away from the 180, I can get this information right here. All right, so how I'm showing my work is that I figured out that x equals, first finding x, so I found out that this was 160, oh, I forgot my 8, that's why, 169, which means I take away 8 from here, so x equals 11, 169, forgot my 8. Okay, so if x equals 11, the second part I said, once I find x, then I can find MTS. Well, 2 times 11 plus 8. 2 times 11 plus 8. 22 plus 8 equals 30. That equals MTS. That's this part right here. And then I said I'm going to subtract that from 180. So 180 minus 30 equals 150. So the original angle that they wanted was STQ. So M angle STQ equals 150. And that is going to be how you do 219 to 220.